Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Fallout 4 with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome back to Diamond City. Today we are going to attempt to continue with the main questline, starting with telling Piper about all the weird things that have been recently occurring, in the hopes that she actually knows more about the Institute than we think.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
I think we should just be honest with her. Like I said before, I really hope she becomes an interesting character. Since before, when we ended up talking to her, we could do nothing. Here's hoping that we can do more in the future.
We need help, Piper. This man named Kellogg kidnapped my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Didn't we just kill him?
Man like that would have had access, in and out.
But we both know that angle isn't going to work.
Oh, I get it, okay.
Because he's dead.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
I had no choice, I regret it. No, I'd do it again.
Doesn't matter what he knew. I'd kill him again in a heartbeat.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh.
Sorry, Codsworth. Sorry, Piper.
Brains. You know,
Sorry, Valentine.
we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Goodneighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Ooh, wait a second. I'm sorry, completely not relating to this quest line, but is this a doctor who works with brains? And do we have a certain robot that wants someone who works with brains? I think I should take Curie along with us rather than a certain Codsworth.
Get hit?
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Let's stay focused.
Oh.
I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
I remember destroying it.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so who's coming with you?
I have to go to the Memory Den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
Oh, but I really want to take Piper. Okay, we'll take Piper for now, and if it does seem like someone who could help Curie, we'll take Curie later.
I'll head out with Piper. We'll meet you there, Nick.
Sounds good. You two stay out of trouble.
It's a shame I'm already good at lock-picking rather. Pick-locking? At picking locks, there we go, that's what I was trying to say, because I think Piper's good at it as well. Okay, Codsworth, back to the castle with you.
Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Okay then. Well then, Piper, me and you. Let's get going. So where exactly is it? Oh, that's not too far away at all. Have I actually been there? Well, I have been so close before. Okay, let's go to Park Street Station, and then we'll head over to Goodneighbor. Hello there. Okay, this place was an absolute nightmare to find. I was around the other side, I think, for most of it. So here we are, Goodneighbor. For some reason I was foreseeing a little bit of a fight on the way in, but it seems like we've got instant access, and hopefully we can keep it like that. Welcome to Goodneighbor.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Goodneighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Whoa, time out.
Seriously,
Someone
Piper, you
stepped
just like
through the
that?
gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap. Good to see you again, Nick.
Hancock?
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Oh, I like him
Why'd you
already.
have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
Yes, sir.
I'm fine.
Your face was one of the
Thanks for taking
questions.
care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
New favourite character? New favourite character. So what do we have here? Daisy's discounts and gunsman. Sorry, guns. I thought it said gunsman's. So where are we actually heading now? We're at Goodneighbor. Just talked to Doctor. First of all, I want to look around though.
Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
Bye.
You ever tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going. Keep that in mind.
Well, this is a curious place.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
I already love this place.
Who? What are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
I'm not going to be mean to her. Yes.
You certainly look like a woman, yes.
And that's all that matters, right? Now are you buying what I'm selling?
Considering this is an Assaultron and could probably kill me if it wanted to, even with my power armor, particularly now with increased difficulty, I'm just going to sell and
See
buy
what you
things.
got.
Each weapon tested on someone who deserved it.
That's awesome. What have you got? Ooh, I do need a new assault rifle. Mine, well, I may have sold mine earlier. That's a really nice sniper rifle. Okay, this place sells very cool things. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Some really well upgraded weapons though. Ooh, hello. The Party Starter does 50% more damage against humans. Well, good job I'm not one of them then. Okay, apparel. Ooh. Devastator's chest. Wow, look at that damage resist. Reflects 10% of melee damage back to the attacker. Wow, Devastator stuff seems amazing. Slows time during combat when you are below 20% health. Yeah, this is some pretty good high quality stuff which I cannot afford at the moment. Still really cool. Okay, definitely coming back here once we've got more money in the later game, because that's fantastic.
Brotherhood of Steel, better stay out of Goodneighbor. All I'm saying.
Yeah. What is this place? Daisy's discounts. Hello, Daisy.
Oh, new face walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
I'm just actually really happy that there's friendly ghouls again. Like, it makes complete sense, obviously, in the Fallout universe. All a ghoul is someone who's horribly irradiated. But there's been no friendly ghouls up to this point, other than a few exceptions, whereas number 3, you're instantly greeted by one, so I am actually really happy about this place.
I think I might actually have one to say.
And that's why I love them. I love the kind of horror humor about them. Okay, I need to ask.
Did you say something about people screaming at you?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before. Can't handle a friendly face, I say. So you need some supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what you have.
It's a little bit of everything.
Okay, so if we look, see, weapons, an automatic combat rifle. That's pretty darn good, actually. Again, there are several kinds of weapons I need to have at the moment. A pipe sniper rifle, plasma grenades, pipe wrenches, a rolling pin. Because apparel, nothing I'm going to have right now. Again, the destroyers. Isn't the same as the last one, is it? No, it's just, yeah, because this is much lower quality stuff. Reduces damage from humans by 15%, or increases, whereas movement speed by 10. I may come back for that before we leave, actually. That's pretty darn good. Okay, continuing on, there must be more to Goodneighbor than just these two shops. Warehouse, random alley, other warehouse. Okay, welcome to Goodneighbor. I guess this is the main street.
Been talk about Vault 81. Some problem there you were caught up in? Quarantine or some such? Damn, you get around.
I like this place. I really, really like this place.
Now, I seen a lot of
I can't hide how much I'm happy.
flying shit.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that we come in peace malarkey.
No, neither would I, my friend.
Whoa. Now that is
I
some
need to take
armor.
care of something.
Check out those
real quick.
hydraulics.
Okay then, Piper, what are you up to?
How's it going? Piper Wright, Public Occurrences. So, who's really in charge of Goodneighbor these days? Who runs this seedy sanctuary?
You're looking at him, but I'll sell you a stake in it. 100 caps. Wait, no, 50. 10?
Yeah, thanks.
Ever been to kill or
But
be
I
killed?
think I'll pass.
Some fine-looking weapons. What, you dry? Head over
Hotel
to-
Rexford. Okay, so clearly that's where we need to go. I'm really hoping as well this is someone to help out
Lady
Curie.
friend there. She's the dame who writes public occurrences, right? Good stuff. I always did appreciate good
Hey, Piper, you're
investigative
famous.
journalism.
The Memory Den. Well, I really hope this is the place. I mean, it just sounds like it. Plus, I'm sure it's in the main storyline because that was spoiled to me at some point. So I assume this is the person who can help out our good robot friends.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about below me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Pods. I see pods. I see someone hooked up to a pod. I see another pod. A little comfy at least. So who are you?
Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself, all right?
Okay, I mean, this is weird, but okay. Go on then, Nick. Move your butt. I also love this helmet. I'm in a really happy mood right now with Fallout. Just everything's going well. We need to sort out our sanctuary still, though. Settlements is the word I was looking for.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
Kellogg's brain.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad?
Yes.
Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
You're useless.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's
We
the
should have told that
hippocampus.
earlier.
And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on. Wait, is Nick compatible? Gotta press it.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in.
Uploading
Even
it to
if
Nick.
this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
Oh no, don't hurt Nick. Oh.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If
I'm
I
almost
start
certain she's the
cackling like
person
an
to
old
sort
grizzled
out
mercenary, pull me
Curie.
out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
So?
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory lounger.
Okay.
Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
I'm going to relive Kellogg's memories, aren't I? So many games have done this in the past, but I'm still really happy to do it.
Alright, let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
See you in your brain. At least it looks comfortable. Well, here goes nothing. Oh, yeah, power armor. Yeah, we know. I'll miss you, power armor, and your weird new helmet. See you soon. Had to walk around it. Well, this is more realistic. Bye. Okay.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Oh, I was hoping you'd just be on the screen. I can see a blinding light. Well, I'm dead. I'm guessing this is hiding a loading screen. Oh, there we go.
Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
I can actually move. Oh, okay, I'm walking on the neurons.
This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Whee! Can I sprint? Nope. Oh, this is weird.
That makes it official, folks. The final vote count.
Turn down the goddamn radio!
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Me.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away.
I'm guessing
I
kill
told
the
myself
dad.
I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Who's the NCR?
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but She loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
I won't deny that.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
No, but it's kind of depressing.
There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Feels like one of my really weird trip, to be perfectly honest.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
Well, this explains why he was so sympathetic when we was talking about Sean
It's
to
gonna
him.
be fine. You'll see. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
Oh, now I feel bad for Kellogg.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got it.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
I honestly thought he was accidentally going to shoot one of them then. When he's waving that gun around, I was like, oh no, please don't, please don't. But thankfully he didn't. Although, this looks bad.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Oh, now I feel really bad for Kellogg. Oh, okay, there's the connection. This is a very weird experience. But really well done at the same time. Well done, Bethesda.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
Okay, let's do all the talking first.
I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. Wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Hopefully it didn't skip too much there, but weirdly enough the game just minimised itself. The recording apparently was fine, but if there was any distortion or something there may have been a very brief skip there. At least I hope there isn't, but there might have been, and I do apologise. Fallout 4 has been one of the weirdest in terms of really subtle but odd glitches.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm
Oh,
glad
hello.
you decided to meet with...
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
So,
the first synths weren't all that impressive.
Okay, so it's Sam again there.
I'm good, but you heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. You're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Ha.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
Well, we're certainly learning a
We're running
lot,
out
even
of
if it's not the location.
Ah, there's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated.
Oh, hello.
Cryogenic stasis suspended.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
All computers are...
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
So this memory knows he's dead.
Still working.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
That's good.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
So what's so special about Sean?
Through the logs.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
It's the only one with a kid you can kind of see inside. Take your time, love.
This is the one. Here.
What a fabulous point.
Open it.
I'm sorry, me.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Well, I missed the shot.
Damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
So why did they keep me alive?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again.
You will be.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
I love how they've done this with like the gaps in the walls just being just, well, open points.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Is he grey-haired? Oh, yeah, like me.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
This is going to be one long episode.
Kellogg.
Oh,
It's
hello.
okay. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand
Why?
next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Ooh. Teleportation?
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Mini-me.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance.
That's not very helpful.
Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Guess in the door. No, of course it's the TV. I mean, that makes more sense.
Hi there.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Rugs in here.
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions.
If he's
Where
alive.
did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Well, I assume I am, so...
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more.
I've got loads
a sealed
already.
Environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one
Yay.
of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
Well, I've got all of them then already, so that's pretty good.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
I was wondering where he was. Okay then, well, for now though, ooh, hello, I'm afraid I am all out of time for today's recording. That took up a lot of time. A very lore-packed episode, it seems. So, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Fallout 4 is a series you wish to see continued in the future. And also, I just saw... Where are you? Someone talking about Curie. There we go, yes, so it is definitely her we need to bring Curie to. So once again, thank you for watching, and goodbye.